Have you ever wanted to create an online course, but you're not really ready to spend a lot of monthly payments on different platforms and other programs or other softwares to help you do that? Now, I'm here to tell you a way that you can create an online course completely free. You might have to do some tweaking and you will face some limitations, or you might end up doing a little bit more work on your by yourself, but you can limit the amount of money that you're using. Hi, my name is Elina Manninen. I'm from Work Efficiently, Live More, and I'm here to tell you some ways that you can create an online course and some important tips that you should know. So today we're talking about how to make an online course free or with relatively small costs. You know that there are many different platforms. There are Kajabi, Memberable, Thinkific, Teachable. There are so many. These are just a few. You can use Udemy, you can use Skillshare, anything really. But now if you want to have the cost low, you want to keep the content to yourself and not have an external platform to use and create that online course, there are a few ways that you can do that. Now, some free ways that you can create an online course is creating an email course. Now, you will need a way to collect emails and send them out to people. So this might require you to use some software like MailChimp or ActiveCampaign. Now, you will be limited to a very low number of people on your email list, but this is some way you can have a landing page that leads people into your course, and then a way to keep them on the email course. So they will get an email, let's say once a day, once every 2 days, once a week, and it will take them through the course via the email. You can attach links to materials, to videos on that email. But that's just one way to do it. Another way is that you use just completely Google tools. You can create a free Google account. You can start creating content using Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides. Google has lots of different tools that you can use to create material for your course. You can have live events using Google Meet. You could create one document that states everything that's happening on the course. So you list out, okay, let's on Mondays we have a meeting at this. Here's the link to the meet. Recordings will be posted in this folder. So they'll get an access to a Google Drive where they'll have all the information regarding to that particular course. Again, there is one issue that you need to think about, which is having a platform where you can call people in to collect their payments, collect their emails, the way that you're going to share them. If you're having a free course, this is relatively easy. You can just post a link to Google Drive with ability to just view the information. They won't be able to change any of the info, but they can view it and take them for themselves. But if you want to get paid, you have to have a page where you collect their information, and then you will need to have some kind of email sequence if you don't want to do this manually, which you don't, especially if you're going to have lots of students. A way that they fill in, they get an email, they'll eventually get linked to the Google Drive after they've paid. So yes, you will need, at least for the first 500 emails that you're going to have, if you use MailChimp or something that for your email list, you will get that for free. You most likely get one or two landing pages for free from there that you can use. You will get some monthly payments. Whether you use PayPal or Stripe, they take some money out of from the payments, but that's what's going to happen. But very minimalistically, you can use Google tools to create an online course by managing everything that you have within that one drive. So all the information's there. All the lives are happening via Google Meet. You can share, present information, you can record the meetings and post them in the drive. That's one way. Then you can do a little bit of a hybrid of using Facebook group and Google tools on the side. Now you don't have to get a Zoom and you don't have to pay for Zoom, but you can use Google Meet and again record the meeting, have lots of people in there, and use Google Documents in general to help you then to move across the course. So in some cases, you can have individual Drive folders for everyone where they can post all their information. These can be hidden from others. Google now has more abilities to sort of block people from different folders and different places, so you can have very individual documents. So I'm not sponsored by Google, but I've just noticed that that's a one way you can build a very good simple course. I wouldn't recommend doing like a full-on 12-month course just using Google tools, but you can. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. But you can use Facebook on supporting that. You can even create some simple free online courses by just using Instagram Live, even TikTok Live, YouTube videos. You can have your course in YouTube as let's say day 1, day 2, day 3, and post them when they come. But there are some aspects you have to think. So somehow how you're going to get people on that course, how you're going to collect their payment information. You're going to need their emails, but you can do this without having a full-on platform. Now then, if you want to have a platform but you don't want to really pay that much, or don't want to have a monthly payment, Udemy is a good place to put your course in. They do take a part of the payment that the students pay for the price of the course, but you have a platform. You don't really have to you build the course in there, and they have systems in place that allow you to get the course in there. So it can be maybe a little bit easier than having this system. But if you want to be in control of your data, you don't want to put it on a platform. Of course, Google can go down too, but you have all this documentation and it's yours. It's not in Facebook. It's not in Instagram. It's not on one of these platforms that could go down and then lose all of your content. So you want to make sure that you keep the content to yourself, and that way you can repurpose it at any point and use it for anything else that you would like to do. Or you can create your course in Google and take the data and put it in a platform if you wish. I think of it, for example, has free courses, so you can build few free courses with them and not having to pay for a monthly payment. But that was just something I wanted to share with you today. You can, with a very low amount of money spent, create your first course. It doesn't have to be very long. Remember that. You can start with a 5-day challenge course, and use by being live, recording lives, and you can use those recordings with other people do later on. If some people want to do them just by themselves and not having those live participations. So you have lots of options. There are different ways you can do this, but you don't have to worry about it. You can do it free if you're willing to put in a little bit of effort and figuring out how certain things work out, where you want to post everything. But you can definitely use Google tools and create a great course without having to spend so much extra money. I hope you found something new in this. If not, at least something that maybe strengthened your choice in how you're going to build your course. If you have any questions, pop them down below. Please subscribe to see more similar videos. And I would love to hear what your thoughts and what you would like to hear next. Okay, bye.